Hello everyone, Randy here again. We are playing Farm Expert 2017 from Playway. And since last episode, folks, I went ahead and went down to the bank there. I borrowed the maximum amount of money, which is $250,000. I then went to the used machinery. I bought the Kuhn fertilizer spreader here. And I also bought a combine. We'll look at that maybe in a minute here once we're done fertilizing the field. I believe I have everything reset back to the farm here. Oh, maybe not. It is down by the shop yet. Okay, that's fine. We can reset it. Maybe we'll wait till we're back at the farm and reset it. We got the Carl Nabster, whatever, and then a 6.6 meter header. I considered going back to the shop to see if we could get a bigger header, but I figured, 6. That way we have a little bit of spending money left yet. Maybe for some baling equipment or something for cows, animals, orchards. I don't know. We'll see once, folks. Anyway, got the fertilizer spreader here. We're going to see if we can start fertilizing. Probably 6A is probably a bad gear. Let's try maybe something like... Oh, no, wrong way. 4B. We'll see how that goes. Also, not sure on the width of this. Like it is a little bit wider than what I was thinking. That's fine. Like I said before, folks, GPS mod, or just GPS would be nice for this. So anybody out there making a farming simulator game, we really need to incorporate GPS into the game, in my opinion. I believe it said the width of this fertilizer spreader in the shop there, but I don't think I was really paying attention to that. I believe this was the only one available. I think there might have been a manure spreader as well, but I don't know if we have any manure yet, so... Well, at least it doesn't look like it goes through a whole lot of fertilizer. And then once we're done fertilizing here, folks, we'll go ahead and grab the planter and start seeding the field here. And we'll probably go with wheat or something, I guess. Okay, can I finish this all one last swipe? Boy, I don't think so, folks. We're going to find out. Ooh, it's close. Close enough, I think we'll call it good enough anyway. Let's see, what are we at here? Fertilized 86%. What did we end up at? 96%. We'll call that good enough, I guess. I know we were missing a little bit over there. Got to the end of the field, apparently, and didn't think we owned it anymore. Kind of a similar problem to what Farming Simulator has there. Put fields too close together and it'll say the same thing. Okay, head back to the farm here. We'll grab the planter and we'll try resetting that combine as well. We'll check that out in a minute. And, of course, one comment I have to make here, folks. Didn't it say when we started this map, it started us off with plenty of machinery and a small amount of money? I might have to go back and look at that, folks. I don't remember anymore. I know there was all different descriptions for the map, but I thought this one said it started us off with plenty of machinery and a small amount of money. I would not consider a tractor, a planter, and a cultivator a large amount of machinery. At the very least, it seems like we should have started with a combine or something. But anyway, hopefully we can afford that loan. Like I said, we had to borrow $250,000. That is the maximum you can borrow. And yes, when you disconnect something, it does instantly put you into cab view. Okay, planter is connected, and do I have it filled? I do not. I thought I did. Maybe not. Okay. I'm not sure if I reset the combine where it's going to end up, so let's just move the tractor out of here a moment. Okay, and back to the map. And go home. And go home. Okay, where did our combine end up? And, well, it's not here. Ah, there we go. Okay. I don't know about you folks. Reminds me of the small farming simulator combine here. We do have a 6.6 meter header, though, so it's a little bit better than the starting farming simulator combine, at least. Yes, the interior. Wow. Okay. It is cool. I will have to say how they got you climbing up and down the steps. That is a pretty cool feature. If I remember correctly, I think Farm Expert 2016 had that as well. Like I mentioned last episode there, folks, never played that game. At least I never did any videos on that game. Seemed like it always wanted to crash on me, so... Okay, we need to apparently get some seeds again. Oh, and I don't have any. That's right, folks. The reason I don't have any, apparently when I finished recording last episode, folks, I forgot to save the game. Or something went wrong. I'm not sure. Either I forgot or it didn't save on me. So we need to go rebuy some seeds again. And that was what, the agricultural shop, farm shop. And we got wheat, maize, barley, canola, peas, soy. Soy, is that what we were... Maybe that's what we were planning on planting. I forget now. Is it wheat? Let's just start off with some wheat. Just, you know, play it safe, I guess you could say, maybe. We can actually fill the planter with those items. Really? Okay. Somehow I don't picture myself, or you plant your apple trees with a planter like this. Maybe it's not possible to fill this planter. I don't know. Maybe you actually do have to have a correct planter. I think there was actually a planter in the orchard category, if I remember correctly. It's too bad you can't open the shop from the menu here. It seems like you actually have to go down there. You can't actually go there from here. That's kind of too bad. And I guess I could bump the gears up here a little bit. I was looking at a larger seeder while I was at the shop there, folks, but it's like, I better not. Kind of want to save the money for maybe buying some other equipment first, so not sure what kind of return we're going to get on our crops here yet, so and like I said, definitely would like to maybe get into some orchards or some animals, one of those two. Okay, we better lower that gear down. 4B maybe? That's probably still a little fast. And let's see, lower machine. Turn marker down. I wonder if we actually have to have that. Oh yeah, I guess it's doing something. Okay, I was kind of looking, folks. Is it doing anything, or do I have to have the marker now? No, it is doing something. Like a little bit darker texture. Like, very slightly darker texture, I should say, probably. Yes, I know I don't own this field. Which makes me slightly concerned, folks. I'm thinking the slightly darker texture I'm seeing on this field means it is planted, and by driving across it, I am destroying it. I noticed the sown percentage is 95%. Come on, tractor, you can go forward. There we go. I will say, though, it does make it really hard to see where you have and haven't seeded. And what are we? We're planting at 18 kilometers an hour. Like I said, folks, that's probably a little bit fast. Tractor seems to handle it, though, so we'll call it okay. Again, like I said, folks, better than a professional farmer where you could pretty much just put the pedal to the metal and hang on for your ride. Also, I want to double check the map here. Looks like we own 3 fields. Looks like this is the biggest one of the 3. This one has grass. Okay, this one has grass. Nice to know. I just happened to notice that. I didn't realize that before. We got grass on that field, so we could probably get some animals if we want to. And this one has lupin. Neither one of these fields are fertilized, though, from the looks of it. Soil class D, soil class C, and soil class B. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, folks. I know previous games of this had that as well. I don't know what the difference there is, folks, for the soil classes, if it actually makes a difference for anything. I don't know if anybody happens to know what the differences are, but if they do, put it in the comments below what the difference is between A, B, and C and D. I think it's just A, B, C, D as far as I know. I think it's just the 4 types. At least it was previously. Anyway, folks, we'll see if we can read a couple comments here from last episode there in a moment. Anthony was saying that later on you should get some cows and that Fent round baler. Kind of thinking the same thing there myself, folks. I don't know about the round baler so much, but at least some animals of some sort, some cows or something. And then, yeah, we'll definitely have to probably feed them somehow. Might involve a round baler, maybe, I guess. Nebraska farmer was saying, yes, if that field was chisel plowed in real life and the tractor on a cultivator didn't have any front suspension. That would be a very realistic bumpy. However, for the tractor, if the tractor had front suspension, it wouldn't be quite that bumpy. Front suspension. This tractor... No, this tractor does not have front suspension, folks, from the looks of it. I mean, it might slightly, but that is a solid axle on the front. So no suspension on this tractor. What he's talking about there, folks, most newer, at least the larger tractors anyway, have independent suspension on the front. Some of them even have it on the rear now, but most of them have independent suspension on the front for the tires. Which, yeah, greatly increases ride smoothness. That was kind of a weird light there. Okay. Oh, we got 31% sown. 30, so a third of the way done on the field almost here. Brody was saying, put a front loader on the blue tractor. Didn't actually know you could do that, but don't see any brackets on there for loader. Maybe they show up when you put it on. We'll have to check that out maybe. At this point, I don't think we have a need for a front loader that I know of. Okay, here's a question for you folks. Do we have lights? Starting to get a little dark here, I think. Game time, 1,800 hours. Okay. 1809. Starting to get a little hard here to see where I've been planting, folks. In fact, I'm wondering if folks, even in the video, can actually see the difference between where I have and haven't planted. Let's see, are there lights? I'm assuming there would be lights, right? Let's see, controls. Oh, maybe they just turn on automatically when it gets dark. Oh, lights, L. Okay, we got some lights. Don't know if it'll help a whole lot, but we got lights. Yeah, it's not very dark yet, so it probably won't make a big difference, but... Well, that is cool there with kind of the shadow cutting across the trees. And the one thing I haven't figured out yet, folks, if there is a cruise control. Got P. What is P? Is nothing? Okay. Change of direction, use enter. Yep. Space. It doesn't look like it goes up and down, so this is the entire list of controls here. Yeah, I would think there would be a cruise control on here somehow, folks, but I'm not seeing it. Joseph was saying, Farm Expert has the realistic concept for farming, but it doesn't have the realistic detail on the machines. Also, when compared to Farming Simulator, they don't have as many machines. Because when Farming Simulator 17 releases, they'll have over 250 in-game vehicles and tools. Also, they don't have as many officially branded machines. That is true, folks. The vehicles, I will have to say, in Farm Expert here don't look quite as nice as I'm going to say Farming Simulators do. Some of that might have to do, because like he was saying, they are not officially licensed, so that might have a large part to do with why the vehicles don't look as nice as, say, maybe Farming Simulators do. Whereas most of Farming Simulators vehicles are officially licensed. You know, so they have the Fendt, they have the Massey Ferguson, they have all them different tractors, you know, New Hollands, Case, etc. I'll have to say, though, the interior doesn't look too bad on this tractor. Out of curiosity, do the light gauges light up? No, it doesn't look like they do. Okay. Oh, what are we are? Fill level at 68%, so it doesn't look like we're going through seeds that fast either. Anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. I am going to continue seeding this field. Also, I'll probably see once about fertilizing those other 2 fields as well off screen. And then we'll come back next episode, and I don't know, we'll have to see what else there is to do here, folks. Like I said, maybe we'll look at some animals or some orchard stuff or something. See what else we can get into. We do have, like I said, a bit of money. Not a crazy amount, but we could probably do something with that, I would think. So anyway, with that, folks, hope you folks enjoyed the video. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.